Just look at this squishy, wiggly blob of flesh. Believe it or not, this is the closest thing to an alien we have on Earth. Back in the day, they used to have hard shells to show off their wealth, but I guess it was way too heavy, so they just evolved to ditch the shell altogether. Totally indie. The result? They turned into a completely boneless little softie, swimming around looking totally defenseless. Basically a mobile buffet for predators. But here's the peak. Since they have no armor, they upgraded their camouflage skills to god tier instead. They're better at blending in than a two-faced friend at a party. In the blink of an eye, it changes color and texture to blend perfectly with the coral, leaving that dumb shark to swim past in total confusion. Underneath its skin, there are pigment cells that expand and contract like balloons, controlled directly by the nervous system. It's faster than you can blink. Oh, and did you know? They're colorblind, but they can blend in perfectly because they see with their skin. How futuristic is that? And that's not all. Their bodies can compress themselves to squeeze through tiny holes. As long as the hole is bigger than their eye, they're good. Peak flexibility. Let's talk about brains. We humans are so proud of our big lumps of gray matter. But excuse me, an octopus has 500 million neurons. And the funny part? 2/3 of those neurons aren't even in the head. They're distributed across those 8 long tentacles. This means each tentacle can think, feel, and make its own decisions without waiting for orders from the brain. Talk about a decent. They're smart enough to know how to use tools too. They'll lug around coconut shells to use as a chic, one-of-a-kind mobile fortress. Trendy, right? Humans used to flatter themselves thinking only social animals are smart. But sorry, the octopus is a hardcore hermit. It doesn't need a squad. It doesn't care about society or seniority, but it's top-tier smart and even knows how to play to distress when it's bored out of its mind. Researchers have seen them squirting water at plastic bottles to make them bounce back and forth repeatedly, just like a kid juggling a ball. They're clearly bored, and it shows that animals must stay in groups to be smart just got a massive slap in the face from these indie octopuses. Everyone's just left stunned. Maybe this life or death pressure to constantly escape is what forced them to become world-class geniuses, unlike some species that got too comfortable with their lazy lives. So, in the end, who's the weird one? The 8-tentacled alien under the sea, or the 2-legged humans who like to lie to themselves that they're the smartest in the universe?